Gemini, hello. This is your December 2022 main monthly reading. So for those of you who would like to find the information on scheduling personal readings, please look in the description box of this video and please read it carefully. That is the only way that you can schedule a personal reading with me. Please beware of impersonators out there who are pretending to be me and other tarot card readers. That is not me responding to people in the comments with a WhatsApp number. That is not me reaching out to people on Instagram and Facebook. If you want a reading from me, everything you need to know, including my social media and whatnot, is all in the description of this video, okay? So let's jump into this. I want to open these up by looking at the past person. What is it that's generally happening between Gemini and the person from the past, universe? What's generally happening? Any action, communication, any offers being made, reconciliation attempt? How's the energy generally looking? Oh man, the Ten of Swords. So somebody here may just be completely giving up on this. Throwing in the white towel, surrendering, giving up hope. All right. Okay, so this was a codependency connection. Okay. Yeah, so I see that you feel like you're at a crossroads. You're not 100% sure whether or not to move forward or to hold on to hope that things are going to work out between the two of you. Now, you may have your good days and your bad days. There are some days where you feel like it would just be a complete and total waste of time. There's other days where you feel hopeful that the two of you could work this out. The two of you are karmically tied, so there is unfinished business between the two of you, and somebody's given the silent treatment here. Somebody is. I am feeling like, though, that this is divine intervention, honestly. Like the universe pulled the two of you apart for a very specific reason. A very specific reason with the Judgment card here. The person that you're dealing with, on the other hand, just does not want the drama. They don't want the drama. Now, that's not me saying that you're nothing but drama. Maybe it's them. You know, we've all met that one person who says, oh, I hate drama. But they're the ones that are attracting all the drama into their life. You know, we've all met that person. And it's kind of comical, you know, when you see that happen. But regardless of what, I'm not judging you. So I'm not saying that you're nothing but drama. I'm just saying from their perspective, the way they're looking at it, they feel like your all's connection is nothing but drama and arguments and fights. And the way they're looking at it, they don't want the drama. Okay. Well, let's peel that layer up and let's dig down and see their energy at the deepest level. Let's see this person's energy at the deepest level. How do they feel about you? What are their true feelings, intentions, and what is their true energy? Let's see. Now they're trying to forget about you. Okay. Yeah, they're just trying to forget about you. They're trying not to think about you, you know? Knight of Cups reversed. Yeah. Okay. So deep down, at the deepest level, they feel guilty. They feel guilty deep down. And yes, they are losing sleep over it. Okay. But at the same time, they feel like you did them wrong at the same time. So it's hard to say. I could see why this person is a mental train wreck right now. I could see that. Very clear to me because, like I said, on one hand, they feel guilty. But on the other hand, they feel like you did them wrong at the same time. But on the other hand, they feel guilty. And on the other hand, they feel like you're the one that did wrong. So, yeah, this mental train wreck they have going on has them losing a lot of sleep. If they could flip a switch and have things their way, they would hope for things to work out between the two of you. They would, but they just don't really feel like that's a reality. They feel like the two of you are just a toxic mixture. So it looks like they are making the decision to let this tower burn to the ground and just let it be. Okay, could be a Sagittarius for some of you. Also have Libra, Capricorn, and Virgo here. Well, let's see if this person's ever planning on taking any kind of action. Are they ever planning on taking any kind of action towards Gemini? Any kind of action at all? Let's see. What kind of action are they taking? Justice card reversed. Now, this person may be choosing to stay single for a while and just kind of go off and do their own thing with the Nine of Cups and the Hermit. So they're putting on a show for you too. They're putting on a show for you. So when I say that, that comes through a lot. That's not uncommon at all. I see that come through a lot. And what I mean when I say they're putting on a show for you is like mainly it's usually social media, you know, where somebody gets out of a breakup and they're going through all kinds of pain and heartache. But on social media, they're dressing it all up to make it look like they're just having the greatest time in the world. You know, oh, I'm going out, hanging out with friends and having so much fun. And I'm just living it up, you know, with the hopes. They're sitting there crossing their fingers, hoping that you're watching, you know? So it's bullshit, though. It's bullshit. Yeah. So that looks like the only actions that they're taking. Yes, they're still in love with you. Let's get the advice on this situation then. Let's get the advice on this situation then. What should Gemini do about this? Would it be a good idea for Gemini to attempt reconciliation? What's the advice? Ooh, the devil though. Okay. So don't believe their lies. They're not doing that great. Okay. It may look like they got it going on, they got a good life, they're moving on, and they're happy. This person is spiraling downhill. Spiraling downhill, okay? Yeah, oh man, Devil card, Five of Cups. This person is spiraling out of control. So, you know, don't believe the hype. Don't believe everything you see on social media, Facebook, Instagram. Just know that I think the universe did you a favor. Universe did you a favor. And if you take it upon, and I know we've talked about this before, Gemini. I know I've told you this. If you take it upon yourself to do the work now, it may look like they're going out and having fun right now. I know, that's the way it looks. And it feels like you're sitting around hurt, missing out on something. If you put forth the work now, 2 years from today, you'll be waving from the top of the mountain and they'll be spinning around in circles at the bottom of the mountain. I remember when I was a kid, and I used to make fun of the little nerdy, dweeby kids, you know, that would study all the time and get straight A's, and my grandparents would say, hey, you know what? One of these days, that little nerdy, dweeby kid is going to be pulling through the drive-thru in their Lamborghini, and you're going to be taking their order, saying, would you like fries with that? You know, and I didn't believe them. And I'll be damned. By the time I was 24, 25 years old, I was a loser. And all those little dweeby kids had it going on because they did the work now. And I wasn't. I was too lazy. I wanted to have fun now. I learned that lesson when I was younger. Same thing goes with breakups and healing. You know, it's like when you break up, at least one person, sometimes both, but at least one person goes off and wants to go have all this fun. And then the other person sitting there hurt like, man, I'm just sitting here. I got to sit here and suffer while they go out and have all this fun. So that makes this person want to go out and have fun too. No. That is very short-lived and very temporary. You do the work now. And I promise you, you'll get the last laugh. Promise you that. Those tables will turn if you do the work. The healing and evolutionary work. Okay? All right. Let's look at singles and their love interest. What is generally happening between single Geminis and the person they're interested in? There's a new relationship starting between these two, Queen of Swords. So you're not expressing a whole lot of emotion towards this person. You're keeping your head on pretty straight about this. Doing a pretty good job keeping your head above water. This could be somebody at the workplace for some of you. Yep, I'm kind of feeling like, oh man. I'm feeling like more than likely a relationship is going to start between the two of you. But I feel like somebody here is lying about their past. Somebody's lying about their past. Page of Swords reversed, Knight of Swords upright. Yeah, there's something they're not telling you. There's something they're not telling you. I think it has to do with their past. Okay, we're going to have to look at this person's intentions real quick. I got to look at their intentions. So for those of you who are new to my channel or have never seen one of my videos before, when I look at their intentions, I'm going to be straight up. I'm looking for some bullshit. That's what I'm looking for. Are they lying to you? Are they leading you on? Breadcrumbing, you blowing smoke up your ass, trying to just catch a quick booty call, you know, that kind of thing. That's when I want to see this person's intentions. Do they have good intentions or bad intentions? Let's see. Okay, so the Magician in the upright. I've seen lots of tarot card readers out there with mixed opinions on this card. I don't view the Magician in the upright as a bad card. He's the manifester. Yeah, he can be a bit of a trickster, but in the upright, he does not have bad intentions. In the reverse is when the Magician has bad intentions, or selfish, self-fulfilling intentions, you know? Lover's card reversed. Okay. So this person honestly doesn't feel as strong of a connection as you do. But they don't have bad intentions. They don't. That's what I thought. I do think that they are still in love with a past person. So that's making it difficult for them to feel a connection with you quite as strong as you feel it. I think that's what it is that they're lying about. They're not telling you that they are actually still hurt by and very in love with a past person. They're developing feelings for you very slowly. Yeah, they're developing feelings for you very slowly. They are. They are. Okay. So I would have to give this not bad intentions, not really. Not really. I mean, if you think about it, I think we've all done that. I know I've done it before. I'd be lying to you if I said I've never done it. Get into a relationship while you're still in love with somebody else. And you don't mention it because that would be rude, right? That would be rude. Well, at the time, I know for me, that was my intention. I never brought it up because that would be rude. That wouldn't be right. So I just kept my mouth shut, didn't say anything, kept it to myself, never even mentioned the person's name. But in actuality, I was wrong because I should have been working on healing from that, and I didn't, you know? So anyway, though, I don't think that it's bad intentions. I don't think that they are trying to manipulate you. Their goal is not to just keep secrets from you. They're not trying to deceive you. I just think they don't want to be rude, you know? Well, let's see the outcome here. Let's see the outcome. What's the outcome? Ace of Pentacles. So kind of a slow start between the two of you. A slow start's not a bad start. It's better to move slow in the right direction than to collide into a brick wall at 120 miles an hour, right? Justice reversed, yeah. So yeah, it is a very slow start between the two of you. I'm seeing that there will probably be some disagreements in the first couple of months. Probably going to be, I hope it doesn't get too bad. The Five of Wands, though. See, when you got this Nine of Wands energy, Nothing is guaranteed, but the probability of Five of Wands energy is very, very high. Very high. Because this right here is being guarded. You're on defense mode. Something feels funny. Something smells like bullshit. I can't put my finger on what it is, but something feels weird. Something doesn't seem right. Something's off. So my guard's up. So now I'm looking for what it is. Looking for what it is. So I'm going to put you through some tests. And I'm going to ask you a question today and see what your answer is. Then I'm going to ask you the same question in 2 days and phrase it differently just to see what you say. Now I'm looking for something wrong. And when you're doing that, the likelihood that you'll either A, find something wrong, or B, if you're obsessed enough, you'll invent something. It's not even there. But very likely that there could be some disagreements. I'm not seeing this come to an end, though. I'm really not. We got to get the advice then. Let's get the advice. What's the best advice? What's the advice for Gemini, universe? What's the advice? Okay, the World card in the reverse. Okay, so the best thing that we can do, I think, is somehow let it be known that you can talk to me about anything. Like, I'm not going to judge you. The overwhelming majority of us out here in 2022 are broken people. We all have things that we need to work on. We all have trauma that's unhealed. For me to expect you to show up as this perfect little individual with no negative past and you're totally healed from everything that's ever happened to you, that's stupid on my part. That would make me an idiot. So, of course, you have some unfinished business in the past. Of course, you have some unhealed heartbreak and some unanswered questions and whatnot. You can talk to me about that. It's okay. I get it. I'm on your team. And then maybe, just maybe, I can help guide you through the healing process. Or at least just offer to be there for you while you're in the middle of the healing process, That's what I think needs to happen between you and this person. That's what I think needs to happen. Yep. Both of you need to work on clearing up the past. Now, ideally, when it all comes down to it and push comes to shove, it's your job to work on your past and it's their job to work on their past. But man, it just works so much easier when we can help each other out as a team. So much easier, So much easier. That's what I think needs to be happening here. Also, don't let any past person make you bitter. Okay? Yeah. And be sure that you are emotionally independent. Sorry, y'all, man. I know that you hear me say it, but when it comes out, I have to say it. And the reason it comes out so much is because it's such a problem in today's day and age. Okay? It is. I got to check myself on it every day. Every single day. If I wake up in a bad mood, the first thing I want to do is start pointing the finger out here. And then I'm going to start judging what's going on out here. Oh, well, if this would just stop happening, then I wouldn't be in this mood. If this would just happen, then I would feel better. And then I got to check myself. Whoa. Nah, rich dog. Nah. It's our responsibility. I got to get my vibe right. I got to make sure that I can elevate my own frequency and my own vibration on my own, no matter what's going on out here. No matter what. I'm right there with you. I don't want to try to paint myself out like I'm some perfect little angel. I'm right there with you. Right there with you. Emotional independence doesn't mean that you don't get to enjoy the good feelings that come along with relationships and whatnot. It doesn't mean that relationships aren't important. When I say emotional independence, I'm trying to figure out a way to describe how to get out of the feeling that we desperately need a relationship to be our only source of happiness. Does this make sense? For those of you who have been following me for a while, I know that you've heard me talk about this at great length so many times. And some of y'all are so sick of hearing it. And to be honest with you, I get so sick of saying it. But I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain it. Yes, relationships are very important. No, there is nothing wrong with relationships making you feel good and whatnot. What I'm saying is that when it comes to being a happy person and feeling happy, whole, fulfilled, and complete, there's nothing out here that's going to create that feeling for us. Now, there's things out here that can make it easier, but there's nothing that'll actually fill that void for us. And that's all I mean when I say that. That's all I mean, okay? So as long as you all can work on this and work together as a team, I see no legitimate reason in the world why the two of you could not have something incredibly successful with the Queen of Cups and the Emperor. Could be an Aries for some of you. Okay? All right. And be sure that you all can have a good time together. Be sure that you formulate that friendship in the beginning. Do not neglect the friendship. I'm telling you, man, that is so important. So important. All right, well, I do feel like those were the messages that my Gemini friends needed to hear, so I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I'm so grateful for the love, support, and positive feedback that you all show me every time I get on here and do this. It really does make my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.